everyone, Sam here from Sugar Spun Run, and today I'll be showing you how to make fried pickles. Everybody loves getting fried pickles at a restaurant, at least I know I do. But did you know that you can make them at home, no deep fryer required? Today's recipe is super simple. I think you'll be surprised how easy it is to make. The first thing you'll need to get started is a medium-sized, heavy-bottomed saucepan. You'll want to fill this with about 2 to 3 inches deep with vegetable oil. And set that on your stovetop. You want to set the heat just below medium. You'll also want to fix a thermometer to this because we're looking for our oil to reach a temperature of 375 degrees. If your temperature is too hot, what you'll end up doing is frying and burning your pickles. They won't be very good. If your temperature is too low, it's going to take forever to cook your pickles and they could end up really soggy. So you want to use a candy thermometer. The reason we started with our oil first is because it is going to take a while for that oil to come to temperature. So have that heating while we prepare the rest of our fried pickle recipe. While that oil is heating, we are going to prepare our pickles. Now, if you prefer, you can use pre-sliced pickle chips. That will be fine. You'll need about 1.5 cups, but I like to use kosher dill pickles that are whole and just cut these into pieces that are slightly thinner than 1/4 inch. I'll usually discard the ends. I'll just gently blot all of the pickles with a paper towel. You don't need to get all of the liquid out of them, you just want to gently blot them so they're not soaked with liquid. You'll also want to do this if you're using pre-sliced pickle chips. Now set those aside. Now you'll need a separate small bowl and we'll combine the ingredients for our coating. You're going to need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of ground black pepper, a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Stir everything together until these ingredients are well combined. Now you'll need a separate bowl, and in that bowl you are going to add a 1/2 cup of buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk on hand, I will provide a link in the description for a buttermilk substitute. And 1 large egg. We'll just scramble these together until the buttermilk and egg are well combined. At this point, your oil should be heated to about 375 degrees Fahrenheit. If not, just wait for that oil to reach temperature. Once it has, we can begin the dipping and frying process. One thing I like to keep on hand is just a plate that's been lined with paper towels. After we've fried our pickles, we'll transfer them to this. It's just going to help them drain off that excess grease. Now our hands are probably going to get a little messy while we're preparing these pickles, but I do like to use a fork to cut down on the mess. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to prep about 3 or 4 pickles at a time, and we'll drop them in our flour mixture and turn them until they're coated on both sides with the flour. And shake off the excess flour, drop them in the buttermilk mixture, coat them in that, return them to the flour mixture, and coat them with our flour mixture once more. Now once again, we'll just tap off any excess flour. You don't need to make a big deal about getting all of it off, but we'll just tap off as much as you can. And then we'll use another fork to just gently lower each pickle into your oil. Now you'll want to fry these pickles in batches of just 3 to 4. The reason for that is because if you add a lot of pickles, your oil temperature is really going to drop too much. It's going to take too long to fry your pickles and they're going to end up greasy. So just do 3 or 4 at a time, and in between batches, make sure you let your oil come back up to that 375 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll fry these pickles for about 1.5 minutes on each side, but the real way to tell that they're done is they should be turning a nice golden brown color. You'll want to flip them after about 1.5 minutes so that both sides get that nice golden brown finish. Once your pickles have finished frying, you can use a strainer or a slotted spoon to carefully remove them from the oil and place them on your paper towel lined plate. Don't forget to let that oil come back to 375 degrees Fahrenheit before you do your next batch. Once you've fried all your pickles, they are ready to enjoy. I like to serve mine with a ranch dipping sauce, or you can check in the description below. I also have an easy barbecue sauce I really like as well for serving with these fried pickles. And that is how you make fried pickles at home. I really hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and if you try it out, please leave me a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey, if you enjoyed today's video, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, here are a few others you might like as well.